Hello everyone. As much as every Marvel fan is excited right now, I'm sure you are as well. Spider-Man 2, the gameplay trailer, another one has dropped by, and like everybody, it has gotten us excited as well. But here I'm talking about from the perspective of a comic book reader. And one of the things that I really love about this game is bringing us back and connecting us with all the goodness which Stan Lee and Steve Ditko had produced all those years ago. So initially we had Sinister Six in the previous game, and mind you that Spider-Man is my favorite game, one of my all-time favorite games. And what I wanted to share with you was that it's not just about what has been announced, what has been speculated, but it's a bit more to it. We are now on the verge of having the entire Marvel universe encapsulated in this game. So stay tuned, I'll be sharing how. So as I was saying, the entire Marvel universe can now get encapsulated in this game. Firstly, the map. Initially, we had the open world that was restricted to the island of Manhattan. Now, we are seeing that the other boroughs of New York like Brooklyn and Queens, as well as Coney Island, are going to be part of the open world game. Does this give us hope? Yes, it does. Why? Because we need to take into consideration that Insomniac is also in the process of developing a Wolverine game. Now, one thing is that we have been required to take photographs of key landmarks in the previous game, whether it's the Embassy of Wakanda, whether it's Sanctum Sanctorum of Doctor Strange, and this time around we are going to be going to Queens, which is Peter Parker's home turf neighborhood, and at the same time Brooklyn. Now everybody is connecting Brooklyn with Miles Morales, but there are two Marvel superheroes, A-list superheroes, that also come from Brooklyn. Can you guess? Well, one of them is known as the Star-Spangled Avenger. Yes, Captain America, and his childhood friend, Bucky Barnes. So Captain America and his sidekick, Bucky Barnes, also hail from Brooklyn. And I'm really hopeful that they show Steve Rogers' residence once we get this game. I'm really hopeful that besides Brooklyn and showing Steve Rogers, Captain America's landmarks, they also show landmarks that are connected with Luke Cage, Frank Castle, Punisher, Iron Fist, and many other Marvel characters, especially in Hell's Kitchen. I mean, we had the Kingpin, and in that respect, what we needed was that we needed a little bit more coming out from Hell's Kitchen, especially when we know that Daredevil, aka Matt Murdock, also is from that neighborhood. Yes, we saw Nelson and Murdock, but definitely we need to see more. The entire Marvel universe, I am very much hopeful, and I hope that through this game, what Insomniac is doing and the way it has ventured into another character's storyline, namely Wolverine, I hope they are able to incorporate the entire Marvel universe in the Spider-Man games. They can be cameos, they can be DLC missions, whichever might be the case. The graphics, I was pretty much satisfied with the previous version. I have no qualms with that, but the new ones are looking awesome as well. But the thing is that these games, what they are doing, and I'm talking specifically about Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, they are basically giving us the ultimate experience of the Silver Age of comics, the Marvel Age of comics, which began with Amazing Fantasy number 15. Why? Because we need to remember that characters like the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Electro, Kraven the Hunter, and the Lizard, all of them were created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. And these were some of the most defining issues that were there. And if you are looking to experience those stories, there couldn't have been a better opportunity than this one. A lot of people are saying that what this open world thing is happening, it's happening thanks to the Arkham Knight video game. I would like to remind them that before Arkham Knight, the open world feature was pretty much available in Batman Arkham Origins. But there is another underrated game from PlayStation 2, which was Ultimate Spider-Man video game that had the entire island of Manhattan available as an open world. And that was the game that basically inspired what would come about in Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and then what we saw in Batman Arkham, that initially we had a very restricted world when it came to Arkham Asylum, but it expanded a little bit, and then it went completely encapsulating the entire Gotham City. What's the difference between Arkham Knight and Spider-Man game? Is the difference between fact and fiction. Spider-Man's 98% New York City is based on the real life New York City. Any landmark, anything you can imagine, it's already there. I fell in love with New York City not because of Frank Sinatra, but because of Marvel comics, especially comics of Spider-Man and Daredevil and the Avengers, even the X-Men when they were in New York City fighting off the Sentinels. That is the reason, and that is what made me experience the entire Marvel universe when I visited New York City back in 1994. The moment I had entered the island of Manhattan, I felt that I was in the Marvel universe. And most importantly, call it luck or whatever have you, I was staying with my relatives and they were based in Queens. Queens, the hometown, the home borough, the neighborhood of Peter Parker. What more could you want? So what I'm trying to say here is that if you're a comic book reader and if you are looking to experience those stories, Spider-Man, the first game, did it magnificently, and I feel that Spider-Man 2 is going to take it to a whole new level, and I hope that it gets connected with the Wolverine game. Because the Wolverine, as much as he would be having missions in Canada, in Westchester County, he is definitely going to be having missions in New York City as well. This is my expectation. I might be wrong, but I feel that we are now on the gates of something greater that's about to happen in the world of gaming. And hats off to Sony, to Insomniac Games, to Marvel Games for giving us this. We need more characters involved, and we want the entire Marvel universe to be part of the Insomniac verse, the Gamerverse, Insomniac Gamerverse, because Insomniac has nailed this formula of basically providing the ultimate experience, the ultimate Marvel universe experience, which no one else has. Or the only game that was able to do it, but in a very limited way, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which was released in PlayStation 2. I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments what do you feel and what kind of expectations do you have from Spider-Man 2. And keep in mind that I'm also going to be informing you guys about PlayStation 5 bundle, Spider-Man 2 bundle, and the game itself, Spider-Man 2, once it's available on noon, so that you can use my promo code and get good amount of cashback. So thanks very much for watching. See you next time. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to do it now. Press the bell icon. And for those of you who have subscribed, make sure to like this video, share your comment, and share this video with anyone within your circle who is a Spider-Man fan like you and me.